Wait a minute. Don't click off. Give me a second. This is Greg with Let's Talk Sports. And today I'm talking about Skip Bayless and Undisputed new format. So they kicked Michael Irvin off the second day, second new episode, and they kicked Richard Sherman off the third new episode. So far, so good on that. That was a good decision by the producers and Skip Bayless because the first episode back was, whew, it was ridiculous. Sitting there looking at Skip just looking like a sad, confused puppy with those three dudes just yelling over each other, and Michael Irvin was 100%, 100 miles per hour the entire time he was on the show, sweating like a Baptist preacher. And Richard Sherman with his awkward energy up there, yelling, trying to match Michael Irvin's energy. And Keyshawn, who has a little bit more experience than Richard Sherman because he was on the show with Jay Williams and Max Kellerman the last 2 years or so on that little radio show on ESPN. That was a good pickup by them. I can admit that. Skip and Keyshawn actually make a good little team. Not as good as Shannon, which shows in the ratings that people are like killing them on right now. But what do you expect? It's a new show back. Some people are boycotting. Some people are just not gonna watch the show because they up in their feelings about how Skip did Shannon and blah 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 blah. But so far so good on that. That was a wise decision by them to cut back on the high energy of it and just focus on the talking of it because you couldn't really hit anybody's talking points with everybody yelling over each other. But what I'm curious to know is how they gonna do the basketball topics. Like who they gonna bring in to do the basketball? Because you got Keyshawn, and Keyshawn works well off Skip, and he kind of brings the same thing as Shannon. He's actually coming at him with logic instead of those crazy takes that Skip has. And he's a Hall of Famer, so he can come at him and pretty much debunk most of his talking points, especially on the Cowboys topics and the Mahomes topics. Some stuff they agree with, some stuff they disagree with. But so far so good on the next.